cutting through the lies churned out by the propaganda machine.
You don't know what the hell to believe, man. And we're just basically all the information we get is just straight up propaganda, man.
Yeah.
And so we're just trying to decipher what we can. But how do we know what we're trying to break down is accurate to begin with?
Yeah,
Exactly. What if what we're looking at right in front of us is complete and utter manufactured propaganda and bullshit? How do we know that? And so we're trying to make our informed opinions based on what we're looking at in front of us. And then it turns out it's all horseshit. So what do we do with that then? It's bananas.
Yeah, it's tough because you think of like we used to have this thing called the United States Information Agency, and they were basically responsible for creating propaganda and like feel good movies and all these different narratives and media, essentially to like distribute out throughout the United States. And in I believe it was 1999, it got rolled into the State Department. So all of that goes away. It's now just the State Department runs all of that propaganda, distributing out throughout the world to kind of endear them to the United States. But it was not legally allowed to disseminate any materials within the United States. And in 2012, Obama, he signed the NDAA, the National Defense Agreement, and in the 2012 version of that bill, it basically like did away with the prohibition of that propaganda. So since 2012, essentially the American government has legally been allowed to create propaganda and disseminate it to us, and it's totally fine and it's completely allowed. And since 2012, I mean, we have people like Tucker Carlson, Joe Rogan, Ben Shapiro, and like all these different people that come out, and those are like the usuals, like the obvious ones. But then you also have professors and scientists and historians that could all be on the payroll just as well, and what they're presenting as like historical fact or scientific fact is completely fucking made up.
Yeah.